Hey guys, it's good to see you. Well, kind of, because I don't really see you as much as you guys see me. So hopefully it's good for you to see me today for today's vlog. I spent some time this morning on YouTube listening to a message from Robert Madhu. He's a conference speaker that speaks at various conferences throughout the world. He's based out of Dallas, Texas. I'm not entirely sure if he's a pastor of a particular church, which I should look up, and I'll put it in the description below if you're interested in looking him up more. And the message that I heard, I'll definitely post that link in the description. If you have time today, definitely check it out. But he spoke about the formula for next level living, and it was really powerful. It was really cool just to hear someone's perspective on how to live life to the fullest. But one of the thoughts that he spoke about, which I thought resonated a lot with me, and I know a lot of you are in a similar boat, as far as understanding our seasons, understanding where we are, and allowing God to be God of that season, right? So one of the thoughts he talked about was, here, I'll try to summarize it somewhat, but definitely check out the message in total. But this is what he said. Spring is a beautiful season, right? The flowers are blooming, and you get to see flowers that bloom and take your breath away, literally, until your allergies kick up and you're sneezing up a storm the entire time. Summer comes around and it is amazing, right? We get to go outside, barbecue, we get to go to the pool, we get to do all those things until it gets to like 3-digit temperature levels, and we're in the car, and I have a Honda Accord and it's leather seats. So when I get into the car, my butt is burning because I'm sitting on leather that's been in the sun all day. I touch the steering wheel, and Robert Madhu says we speak in tongues that don't need any interpretation, which I thought was really funny. And then fall comes, right? And we see leaves that change colors, and he calls it the kaleidoscope of God's artwork, right? And each leaf is intricately designed in a new color, and it just paints the whole landscape until those leaves fall to the ground, and you have to sit there raking it and putting it into a bag. So annoying. Then winter. Oh man, winter is beautiful when the snow covers everything, right? And you just see the first snowfall and you look at all of it. And then he said, it is beautiful to look at. And he said it a couple of times. And definitely in New York, we love the snow when it first falls until we have to shovel it, until it gets dirty and nasty, and we're trying to get our cars out of it, and it's so annoying. You remember 2 years ago, those New Yorkers, all of you New Yorkers that are watching, when we had that blizzard, and then the blizzard after that, and then the blizzard after that, and it was like 60 inches of snow. I mean, obviously that's a little extreme, but it was ridiculous, the amount of snow. I mean, it was beautiful when it first fell. Then after that, you're just like, what is going on? But if you are listening, I guess, and paying attention, you'll notice that every season had a beauty to it, right? Yet at the same time, there was a burden. There was a struggle in all of it. And I thought that was super powerful when he was talking about that, and even just thinking about it now. No matter the season that we're in, there is beauty in it. There is beauty in the spring, the summers, the falls, the winter, even like the dead season, right? That's where everything is dead and there's only snow and cold. But there's some kind of beautiful idea to it. But at the same time, there's a burden. There's a hardship. And so the season can be beautiful, or it can look hard, depending on how you look at it. And so our perspective of the season that we're in changes the way we respond to the season. And so the thought today is, whatever season you're in, your perspective of your season, the perspective that you have on the way things are going, changes the way you respond to your season. You can look at it to see it as, beautiful roses, beautiful flowers blooming, or you can see it as, man, here comes my allergies. You can look at it as, wow, we get to barbecue, we get to hang out in the sun and just, work on our tans, more or less. I don't need much, or we can see it as, man, it's so hot, it's unbearable. We can go through the fall season, see the beauty of the forest and all these things, the trees, the leaves, and all these things changing color. Or we can see it as, man, I got to rake all of this. Or the winter, we can see the beautiful snow, the blanket of God's creativity, because every snowflake is different. Or we can see it as, man, I got to go out there and shovel it. In every season, you have an opportunity to view it either as a beautiful thing or a burden. Because every season has a beauty and a burden. It's up to you how you want to look at it, how you want to perceive that season. So yeah, I'm in transition right now, as you all know, and I need to start focusing more on the beauty of things. I have to start focusing on the season that I'm in. God, there's something beautiful about it. There's something special in it, and I have to look for it. I have to seek it out, rather than focus on the negative and allow myself to get clouded by it. But I hope it blesses you. Definitely check out the full message, as I will post it below in the description. But I pray that blesses you as it blessed me. And I'm praying for you guys. If there's anything that I can be praying more specific about, please let me know. Write it in the description, message me on Facebook, whatever the case. And have a great day, guys. And I will see you tomorrow.